meant to be driven as hard as you see the other people driving here, just to show you what the trail is all about. Driving a 2020 Mazda MX5. They call it the Club in the States, the GSP here in Canada. This is the full package loadout for this car. And boy, does it handle. If you want a car for this type of driving, highly recommend this car. If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up. It's a hard shift. Oops. Roads are a little bit slippery because it's still damp from yesterday's rain. As you can see, you get some rain on the windshield. So they're going to be a little bit slippery. But is this ever a road? Top down, just a beautiful feeling moving through all of these trees and having the pleasure of driving a road like this. Everything just twists and winds and changes in elevation. You see lots of bikes out this way, lots of Lotus and lots of MX5 Miatas, although it's no longer called the Miata. Just twisting and twisting and twisting. I guess that's why they call it the Dragon's Tail. Got a lot of fine shops on the way with a lot of merchandise you can pick up. Some great burger shop there at the motorcycle Dragon's Tail stop there. There's a club kind of type of environment going on there. But look at this, drop-offs on the side of the road. You've got beautiful sunlight coming through the trees, tree cover all around. You're out in nature. I mean, this is the road to drive. 11 miles, and I think it was 300. I'll have to double check the number again. Over 300 corners. Here's the Photoshop. They're going to snap my picture, and I can pick this guy right here on the corner. I'll pick up that picture later on today. I got a picture from him earlier yesterday, but it was raining, so I prefer to pick up the picture here. Look at this corner, just cut deep. My wife is on camera. She's doing a fine job. Phone is a Pixel 7 Pro. If you're interested in the quality of the video, I have it set for 60 frames a second, 1080p. I was going to run it at 4K, but it takes up a lot more storage, and it seems to cut off on 4K. I might have a setting wrong, so don't blame the phone in the middle of taking a video. Look at now, it's starting to get darker under the deeper tree cover. Taking these corners, some real tight corners in this trail. Some of them dip. Somebody's painted an oil sign on the road to warn drivers of a slippery corner. It's at the end of this trail, actually on the opposite side of the road. And there are 3 major roads you can choose to drive in the area. And I'm sure there's more around it, because everything around here is pretty much like this. You see all the greatest cars coming out here. You got Camaro, Corvette. There's a Subaru. Some bikes. But I mean, look at this road, people. If you've got something nice to drive, or even if you don't, you gotta get out onto this road. If you're a car person and you enjoy driving, you're gonna find it here. Look at this dip. That just dropped right into a tight corner. Look at this. Just one wind after the next. It is like being on a longer amusement ride at an amusement park. If this is your sort of thing. As I say, I'm not gonna drive past the speed limit here, although this is a 15-mile-per-hour corner. That's a tight one. And my wife is very courageous for this because you'll look at this dip to the right, to the left, and down, in, up, down to the right, and in. Like, this is like just like being on a roller coaster. My wife is not one to enjoy the corners like this. It gives her motion sickness. So yesterday we were taking this at a much slower pace, not the speed limit, but below it, because of the rain, and it was still making her nauseous. But if you're not the type to get nauseous, you're gonna love it. Look at this, up, down, into two directions of corner while going over a hill. That's amazing. Gotta say, I love the people here in North Carolina. All very friendly, and for some reason all the food tastes a little bit better. I don't know what they're doing or what's in our food, but they know how to cook, I'll tell you that. Down into these corners. Look at this place. We have done in the past, we went to the East Coast on the Cabot Trail in Nova Scotia area, and it was nice, very, very scenic, much longer than this, and there are some areas that are very much like this driving area, but they're not to this density of corners. Like, this is just corner after corner after corner. Basically, at the driving pace I'm doing here, you have to keep this car in second and third because there's not a lot of room to gain velocity. Here comes a Porsche down the hill. He's going. He's got that straightaway. Let's see if he made it. Yeah, he made it around the corner behind us. There's another right into a left. Right into a dropping speed left and up a hill. I mean, this place is just awesome. Look at this. Nice day. Started out a little early. I can almost hear my car calling to me. What a beautiful day. With the top down on a Miata. The Americans like to call it a Miata. I call it an MX5. Mazda's happy either way. Down, look at these dropping slope, just a dip into another corner, They're blind corners, so you really got to be careful here. You don't want to end up in the opposite lane. Tight corner, tight. I'm going to go down in a second, up this hill, dive into another tight corner. This car, exceptional people, I'm telling you. This is the way a car is supposed to be made. There's a lot of people going after that excessive horsepower. Oh, look at this. There's looks like a tight an S2000 Honda with a Killboy right on there. And they're taking pictures of us. So that was another photo stop where they're taking pictures of you through the corner, and at the end of the trail, you can pick up that photo or go online. I believe you can pick up the photo. No, I might be wrong about that. I think you have to go online. I thought you could get the photo, but they asked me to go online to get it, so I'm not sure if that's just a temporary thing or not, but you can definitely get it online. You pick the time of day that you're in. My wife is efforting these corners. Pull the belt. What's that? Go some comfort?
I have to take my seat.
My wife is adjusting her seatbelt. I guess it tightened up in one of the corners. Yeah. another tight corner. Woo! This is the second generation motor for the ND. It's called the ND2. D standing for the fourth generation. There's A, B, C, and D. And this is the second generation of the D for the higher jump and horsepower. There's another photo stand, sorry. He's gonna take our shot from behind. Wow, we're going tight here. And this car here has the full load, as I said. The Recaro seats, Brembo brakes, Bilstein shocks, the limited slip differential. It's a manual, and so on. There's a lot more I could go off on, but here I'm just focusing on the drive as best I can while talking to you fine people out there, so you get to experience what it's like to be here if you can't get here right away. Woo. I was thinking about doing the drive back, but maybe I'll just limit it to one direction. This video could become excessively long. And my wife, there, more photos I guess, may not be comfortable holding that camera. Look at this. I mean, I'll just be quiet for a little bit here so you guys can focus on the trail. I call it a trail, it's a road. That's a big corner. I think I saw an RX-7 in front of us. There's another photo stand. Everyone's out today. Oh no, that's not RX-7. It's a Dodge Challenger. You guys out there with your 1LE Camaros, your Z01s, you got to get out here. Saw a whole pack of Lotuses. I think I might have mentioned at the beginning of the video. Very, very nice cars. I don't know if that's my tire chirp or his tire chirp. Yeah, he's not going to outrun me in the corners. He's got to slow down a lot more. Now, the good thing about most of the drivers in this area, like he's trying to do now, they move over and let you pass if you're faster behind them. I gave him the thumbs up, and he moved over and let me pass. And that's, if you're watching this video and you come out this way, be kind and do the same for other people. I've done the same here on my trip because there are just people that go way over the speed limit sometimes. Nice scenery in the area too. There's nearby is the dam from the Fugitive movie where Harrison Ford, I believe it was, jumps off of. A showdown with the officers in the tunnel. If I'm recalling correctly, it's been a long time since that movie's been out. Look at this. This is the Bikers Trail too. Of the three major trails I mentioned earlier, this is the tightest corners. I might have mentioned that already, but this trail here, the Dragon's Tail, has the tightest corners. Other roads are similar, but not as tight in the corners. Some really nice driving out in this area of North Carolina. Killboy right there. Gotta keep your eye on the road. Killboy's a famous, internet famous business out here that does the photos. You can pick it up. It's almost like when you're on a ride at the amusement parks, they take your photo, and at the end of the ride you go check out your photo. There's a nice look out to the left. Look at this. Oh, look at these cars. There's a Slingshot there, Polaris Slingshot. Back into more corners. That was a rest stop, I guess. I'm not sure at what segment. There's a ride-friendly. Oh, there's a Miata. He gave me the wave. Those guys are going to find that officer in front of them real soon. That Mustang was revving hard, and I don't think he knew what he was coming up on. Just so amazing out here. We're soon done this. I'm pretty sure we're coming near the end. I might be wrong. As my wife takes a deep breath. Slow down for this. You do not want to end up off the side of these trails. 9 times out of 10, there is a long drop. Lots of trees to stop you, but there is a long drop. Nice dip here in the trail. Look at this. That guy on an Enduro. Some type. I didn't catch it. Been in third gear most of this drive. Heading off, and it's nice. Look at that road just twisting in front of us. Left, right, just constantly. I'm gonna slow it down just a bit. To make sure we don't end up with my wife sick here. She's a trooper. She's hanging in there. Oopsie. We get the wiper, some trees just drop some water on us. I think, yep, it straightens out in the road, so I think we're coming towards the end here. Yeah, this, I shouldn't understate how difficult this is for her. That officers are out today. Great Smoky Mountains are, we found out exactly why they're called the Great Smoky Mountains. They appear to be on fire because of all the, what appears to be smoke, but there's a heavy mist in the area. It was, you should have seen it yesterday, just everywhere. It looked like we were driving through a fire. Day for our drive. Falling rocks. We'll be in a little bit of trouble if that happened. Hit a tree twig. You'll be okay. This this is difficult for her. Yeah, we're at the, looks like we're at the end of the trail. Coming up to it anyway. We'll be approaching some of the stores. Come up to an intersection here, and oh, those guys are going in for some fun. Could be some ladies there too. Oh, they're all guys. Beautiful water view here. The mountain's coming down to it. There's a nice old I think 60s Corvette. Beautiful shape, look at that. I think it's 68, 69. Might be wrong about that. Somebody's gonna correct me in the comments, I'm sure. Some more. What's this? Get a little closer view. Looks like an old Pontiac. It is. Pontiac Grand Prix. Some bikes. Buick. Oh, there's a new Corvette. Another new Corvette behind it.
Will you stop here?
And we have a stop coming up here. And that's pretty much the end of the trail. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.